Hello lovelies, here's my Kinky curl wave I purchased from April Lace Wigs 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago. I'll be talking about the cap construction, how I slayed my silk top for a natural part, how the hair held up, and more. I purchased the unit because of the beautiful full kinky curly pattern posted on their site, but the unit I received had a very relaxed curl pattern that looks nothing like the picture on the site posted at the beginning of the video. This was one of the first silk top units I purchased, and it took me a few weeks to realize that the hair clips really weren't for me. I preferred the hair comb, so in the end I wound up cutting the hair clips out, except for the two in the front, which I'll be cutting out now and adding an elastic band. Here I'm tweezing out my parting, just clean out everything. This is the area where I cut off the lace from where the silk top connects to the lace at the hairline. I prefer the lace to be gone because when you're trying to blend, you can blend it very good, but if you move in really close, you can really see that lace there no matter how much you conceal it. So I wind up cutting off that portion of the lace, and what's left over are these knots they tie connecting the silk top to the lace. Even if you bleach it, it won't bleach it because it's tied onto the silk top. So all I do is just tweeze all that off, and then I go in and tweeze in my parting just to clean it up a little bit, open it up. April Lace Wigs get an A+ for their silk tops. Their silk tops are very realistic, non-bulky, flat. Only drawback is if you get a size too big, not proportional to your head, it can cause wrinkles in the silk top. So it's better to go one size smaller. If you think you're large, go to a medium, because with that glueless cap, it has a lot of stretch in it. Here's the hair combed out, very full, very soft. Instead of activating the curl first and then doing my parting after the unit dries, I do my parting beforehand, and then I use clips in order to keep my parting, and I either just wet the hair or co-wash it and then let it sit on my mannequin head and drip dry. I then take my hand and grab handfuls of hair and scrunch it to activate the curl. Application time. I learned this process from another YouTuber using stronghold styling products in order to get the silk top to lay flat. I cut off the lace under the silk top in order to get a better hold from the holding products, and also to lay the silk top down flatter. Just like with all curly units, there are tangles here and there, but they can be taken care of with just a little water and conditioner. Now here's the unit without any holding products, just the elastic band in the back holding it down, and you can see that slight line of demarcation. Using a cotton swab's pointy end, I applied the gel first and then hairspray on the silk top and also in my parting. Next, you want to use a dryer in order to make that gel spray combination become tacky, and then you want to lay it down with your fingers to make sure your placement of your parting is right where you want it, and then use a rat tail comb in order to push it in. You could also use a headscarf for this step, but due to the cap being too big, I fear it would cause wrinkles and cause the parting to shift, I decided to use the rat tail comb, and I like the results better. are in business. There's a piece of lace still attached to the silk top. I'll be cutting it off, and also some gel has gotten on the hair. I will be applying some castor oil in order to get that gel off. Next, I'm using a brown eye pencil in order to fill in my hairlines and to make the transition between my hairline and the silk top a little bit more natural. I found using a black eye pencil is a little bit too harsh for me. Using my NARS tinted moisturizer, I put less than a smidge on the back of my hands, and I use another cotton swab in order to dab that concealer onto my hairline and silk top. Two-step process with that brown eye pencil, where the second step is that I add hair gel right on top of it, and what this does is it kind of blends out that eye pencil really nicely, so you don't have all these lines of demarcation on your hairline, and it makes everything blend really nicely. I'm on the hunt for a better holding gel other than Eco Styler. So if you guys have any idea of a good super hold gel, please put it in the comments below. If you're worried the world is going to see your edges when the wind blows, just pin a little hair back. And this also helps with the blending process. It just takes a lot of work out of it. It lays down everything, and everything just blends in very naturally. Now for the gel on the silk top, I just take a little castor oil on my finger and I apply it to the area where the gel looks a little crusty or just looks super hard. I just apply the castor oil and voila, it just disappears. Say you use too much castor oil or there's too much of a shine, you can use again one of those cotton swabs in order to wipe off any excess. Oh yeah. For the 3 years I had this unit, I can say I wore it a total about a year and 2 months. 3 months here, 2 months here, another 3 here. I wore it a lot while I was co-oping, and I can remember wearing this unit a lot out to parties, and it held up very well. The rest of that time, the unit was sitting in the back of my closet just collecting dust. Now I have not dyed or cut into this unit, so that may be a factor as well. I hope you enjoyed this video.